Good morning, everyone. How was your night rest? So you are all welcome to a new day. We thank God for everything. So today we are going to work on the study session 3. Study session 3, and the topic is the writing process. The writing process. Let me start with the introduction. The writing process is that chain of events and actions that starts from the conception of a writing idea or task and ends with a finished, well-written and properly edited text. The writing process includes choosing or narrowing a topic. You gather materials from different sources, selecting useful materials. Not all the materials might be necessary for your term papers, and also preparing an outline. What are the things you want to include in your term paper, and writing the major parts of the term paper, which are the introduction, body, conclusion, recommendation, and references. The other one is a peer or other evaluation, the drafting, editing, and writing a clear copy, word processing. The learning outcomes for the study session 3, by the end of the lecture, the students should be able to learn how to choose a research topic, gather materials from different sources like journals, books, credible sources from the internet, interviews, among others, and also organize the materials in an outline form, write several drafts and review work done by their peers, and write a final clear copy. So the writing skills. What does that mean? So we are under this, we are going to work on the writing process. Like I said earlier, that the writing process is that chain of events, chain of ideas that starts from the conception of a writing idea, task, and ends with a finished, well-written and properly edited text. And this includes choosing or narrowing a topic, gathering materials from different sources, selecting the useful ones, preparing an outline, writing the major part of the term paper. We have the introduction, the body, the conclusion, and recommendation, and also references. And you peer or other evaluation, drafting, editing, and writing a clear copy or word process. So when we say choosing or narrowing a topic, you may be required to choose your own topic, but usually a topic is assigned to you, and you have to focus on a particular aspect. You focus on a particular aspect. Let us look at this particular topic now: environmental pollution. So this is a very wide topic that will be difficult to write on, in a 5 to 10 page assignment. It will be so difficult. You cannot use 10 to 5 page assignment. So is a lengthy work. So you have to decide the particular focus of your writing. Which area do you want to focus on? There are several parameters that can be used to narrow a topic. Two will be discussed here. The first one is tempo, spatial considerations, and picking a subset. That is it. You tempo, spatial considerations, and also picking a subset. So when we say tempo, spatial considerations, it has to do with time and location. Tempo from Latin, which refers to time, and spatial, adjective for space. So all events occur in time and space. Yes, at a particular time, at a particular place. So by specifying a point in time and a place in space, so you narrow your topic. Your topic, from the general topic, which is environmental pollution. We have environmental pollution in the Niger Delta between 1995 and 1999. So in Niger Delta now, the Niger Delta now is is the space, why 1995 and 1999, that is the time. So, and if you like, you can just make your own 1995 to 1997. So it depends on what you want to write. Okay, the time and the space can be as narrow as you wish. The time could be as narrow as a week, a day, or a few hours, depending on the event you are writing about. And the space, the place could be as large as footer. You can use footer, as a whole, footer as a campus, or as small as Abiola Hall. That is it. Your final topic could then be environmental pollution in Abiola Hall in 2003. So if your own is you just want to cover 2003, it's okay. And if you want to go ahead and say 2003 to 2005, it's okay. So our final topic is no doubt still very wide. So even though time and space have been narrowed, the topic implies you have to write everything about environmental pollution, in that particular year. To deal with this, you must choose a subset of the topic. For instance, now we have environmental pollution, the different aspects, which includes the types of environmental pollution, the causes of environmental pollution, the effect, control, and so on. So if you choose as your focus types, if you want to work on types, then you may end up writing on land pollution in Abiola Hall. Land pollution, that is it. Is a type of environmental pollution. So land pollution in Abiola Hall. So among others. Now look at this task. You choose two topics. Choose two of the topics below and narrow them using tempospatial parameters. We have the economy, we have waste management, we have weather, we have AIDS. Now, of the two you have chosen now, you further narrow one topic by picking a very small subset. And you see, you need to compare your final topic with that of your friend. You may choose to write about the health problems caused by air pollution if, as an asthmatic patient, you have had some of these problems yourself. You see, an Ogini living at home, is best placed to write on the environmental impact of crude oil prospecting. And you see, this way, experience will be of advantage to you. You have the experience. You have the experience. It will be of advantage to you. Apart from experience, one's interest can lead him or her to choose a particular topic. The interest you have on a particular topic, and your interest can lead you to look for information in an area in which you have no experience. That is it. That is what interest can do. It can lead you to look for information in an area in which you have no experience. And getting information leads to knowledge. That is it. It is not important that you may have knowledge in an area in which you have neither experience nor interest. But if you do not have knowledge of a topic, then you can look for information from different sources. And gathering materials from different sources. Like everyone working on a topic needs to gather materials. That is very, very crucial. From different sources, to make up, for gaps in knowledge. So you may also need to corroborate facts you already know, cross-check facts and data, find out different sides of an argument, and so on. So where can you go? Is it a library or the internet? Yes, the library is a good place to start. You first go to the library. What kinds of resources are available in a library? What kinds of books or audiovisual resources are available there? What kinds of information can I get from the media or from the internet? Selecting and arranging information. Having consulted many sources of information, you will probably have more information that you can use. You will therefore need to pick what you need and arrange it in an order that is logical, and that adequately develops your message. So information on outlining is presented below. We have number one, the definition is very, very important. And outline provides formal and detailed information of the content and structure of a written or spoken text. We say it is formal simply because it is constructed according to some guided rules, and it is detailed because it contains all the important ideas or information of the communication. Purpose, that's number two. It presents the key ideas and important details in the text, as well as the relationships between these ideas. So an outline is useful for the following. We use it for planning and writing assignments. We use it for preparing preparing for examinations, taking and making notes, summarizing, and then we also use it for studying. Construction. An outline must accurately represent the structure of the material in question, as well as the relationships between the ideas it contains. So this suggests that the major divisions and minor divisions of your outline must correspond exactly with the main ideas and the important details of the material. So in addition, the relationship between the main ideas and the important details must match the relationships expressed in the material. So this is very, very crucial. The relationship between the main ideas and the important details must match the relationships expressed in the material. Now let's look at labeling. To label the various divisions of the outline, you can use different sets of symbols to represent different levels, of ideas. You may decide to use one of these: number one, Roman figure 1, Roman figure 2, Roman figure 3, or alphabet A, B, C, or number 1, number 2, number 3. To illustrate your main idea. A popularly used system of notation consists of the use of Arabic numeral, that is the popular one, to number ideas, and full stops indicates subdivisions of the ideas. So we have an example below. Look at the main division, we use number 1. Look at the subdivision, we use number 1.1. Look at the minor subdivision, we use number 1.1.1. And also, if you look at the second main division now, we use number 2. We have the subdivision of number 2, which is 2.1. We have the minor subdivision of number 2, which is a 2.1.1. We have another subdivision of 2, which is 2.2. We also have minor subdivision of 2, which is a 2.2.1. We have yet another subdivision of 2, which is a 2.3. We have another minor subdivision of 2.2, which is 2.3.1. And we have another minor subdivision of 2.3, which is 2.3.2. So, and we have another main division, which is number 3, which is 3, and another one is a subdivision of 3, which is 3.1. We have another minor subdivision of 3.1, which is 3.1.1. We have another minor subdivision, which is 3.1.2. We also have another minor subdivision of 3, which is 3.2. We also have another subdivision of 3, which is 3.3. So this is how it flows. This is how it flows. When you are arranging your ideas. What are the rules? You see, each new division is indented more than the preceding division. So when you have a new division, you must indent it. So all entries of the same level will be indented the same number of spaces. So all entries on any given level of division in the outline must have the same grammatical form. That is, if the entry for the first component is a sentence, then other equivalent entries must be sentences. And how to write a good outline? You try to understand the text, and this involves using the heading no, or topic to anticipate what the author will mention in the text. For example, if the text is titled Earthquakes, that is the title. So you begin to anticipate how you think the author will develop the theme. And some of the things you may mention may include, the definition of earthquakes, the causes of earthquakes, severity of earthquakes, consequences of earthquakes, areas prone to earthquakes, and the likes. Some of the words he may use could include tremor, active, Richter scale, destruction, magnitude, amplitude, among others. We also have effects. So from trying to generate the meaning globally, try to use things like chunks of paragraphs, important sentences like topic sentences. We also have phrases, signal words, and so on and so forth to generate more meaning. This means that you will be moving from the global to the specific, the more specific, and back to the global again to check your comprehension. And the next thing is, try to understand the organization of the text. What for topic sentences, subdivisions of ideas, details, and so on and so forth. Remember that your topic sentences occupy the initial position in some cases, not all, please, in some cases. Your topic sentence occupy the initial position in some cases. And occasionally, your topic sentences can appear in the middle or end of the paragraphs. So, your topic sentence contains the main ideas or important details of your paragraph. So other sentences merely develop, amplify, exemplify, or illustrate these ideas. And we also have some signal words which are vital too. Some signal words which are vital. They communicate the direction of an author's thoughts or ideas. Now, example of that is we have in fact, which suggests that more specific information is being added to the preceding statement. We have still, which means introduces unexpected information, and furthermore, which introduces the next item in a list. And it may also introduce more important or more specific information about the previous item. And you may need to draw a flowchart that will help to illustrate the structure of your text in a graphic form, and present your ideas and the relationships between them. Now, before we round off, let us look at the stages of the writing process. So according to SAIL 1996, we have 7 stages of the writing process. The first one is the planning, which is also referred to as pre-writing. We have number 2, which is drafting. That one is writing. We have responding, which is also sharing, revising, which is also referred to as redrafting, editing, that is number 5. Number 5, that is editing. And next one is evaluating, which is the number 6. And the last one is post-writing. So when we say drafting, let me just pick this. Your outline should be a statement of the structure and content of your essay. That is your outline. It must be the statement of the structure and the content of your essay. Your first draft is a reworking of that structure and content into paragraphs. A paragraph comprises a string of sentences, expressing and logically developing one main point. Yes, it must develop a main point, just one main point. And this usually comes at the beginning of the paragraph, where it states the core idea, and all subsequent sentences develop the idea by redefining, explaining, and restating or exemplifying the core idea. And sometimes the topic sentence may come at the end of the paragraph. It may come at the last sentence of the paragraph, as a conclusion of the paragraph. So it is necessary, for you to know how to develop your paragraphs. That is very, very crucial. It's very, very important. So according to Medubi 1996, quoting Tremble 1985, describes 4 methods of paragraph development, resulting in 4 types of. So with this, we know for further notes and for further explanation, you can consult your the material. The material is on the elements. The material is on the elements. Just please go through the material on the elements, and if there is any question you wish to ask, you can easily ask me. I will there will be avenue for discussion forum on the elements, and we are going to meet we are going to meet via our, what's it called, our Telegram platform, to have discussions concerning this. So if there's anything you want to ask, you can easily ask your questions. So this is where we are going to end the class for today, till next week, when we shall meet again. But please don't forget that very soon topics will be given to you as far as your 10 papers are concerned. That is it. So topics will be given to you. You'll be given topics to work on 10 papers, but mind you, it might be just a few pages. It might be few pages. So just get yourself prepared. Get yourselves prepared for this, and it will take place in this semester, and the 10 papers will be brought during your physical classes. So that is just that about that. So thank you very much. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you. Bye bye. Meet with you next week by the special grace of God.